Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. They say happy Monday. Hi, Sue. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Chris. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, April. All right, let me see if I could find me. Can I find me? Can I find me is the question. Hold on. Gotta love the lag. Gotta love the lag. Am I here? Am I here? Hi, Debbie. Hi, Treese. Oh, I'm here. It's a miracle. It's a miracle, Joy Joy. It's a miracle. I know you want a phone case. I know. How was everybody's weekend? Did you do anything exciting this weekend? It was nice and chilly willy here for us. Chilly willy. It's been chilly willy. And then I got Troy dressed earlier, and he changes his shirt some million times. So then the next thing you know, he's coming downstairs in short sleeve shirts. And I'm like, are you nuts? Go back upstairs. Change back. Put it back. Put your sweater back on. Goes back upstairs. Comes back downstairs in another short sleeve shirt. I'm like, why yada. All right. I don't know what's happening here. I'm trying to get me over to the groups. Hi, Anna. Hi, Helen. Hello, Sheila. Hello, hello, hello. I also just got a restock of inventory as well. So if there's anything you were waiting on, Pintart DQ, it is here finally. And so I will finish putting that stuff into stock. So like the casting resin and all that stuff, I will finish putting that back into stock after the live. Hi, I just seen it go up. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Joanne. So I was texting, I am texting Trevor because he said yesterday that apparently busy season was supposed to start today, which means like their hours. But like nothing has been official with the bosses haven't like said anything yet, but it's on the calendar for today. So I'm like, okay, I need to know what's happening. Am I picking you up at 7 or am I picking you up at 5? Like, what's happening? Can somebody tell me, please? So, but he hasn't messaged me back, and I'm getting a little, because it's a big difference from what I do with my, like the orders and everything. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully he messages me back, because it's either we boot scoot as soon as I'm done here, or we have time to do orders and cook and then go get them. I don't know. It's all very confusing to me. Hi, Sybil. So, anyways, this week is the start of my new schedule. So remember, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I will be here. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be on DQ. And then Saturdays, of course, is always Creative Hour on DQ. But so you need to make sure that, because I won't be cross-posting onto my page on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you'll only be able to find me on DQ. So make sure you're on my Telegram, so that way you'll be reminded of where I am. Hi, Tanya. Because it'll be weird for a minute. And I know like my schedule through the holidays was really weird. So you guys just might think I'm just not here, but I'll be here. It'll just be on the other pages. Like, excuse me, you don't belong over there. So, hi, Miss Linda. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Thank you for sprinkling. How are you, Tanya? All right, so I just grabbed a heart. We haven't done anything Valentine's Day-esque. So I'm gonna do a heart. Oh, and if you guys didn't see, I added the styrofoam hearts to the store. He has to wait until he knows what is happening, and they may wait to the very last minute. Okay? Weekend getting over a bug and back pain. Oh no, April. Back pain is the worst. The worst. I was kind of freaking out right before we got on here because all of my area, everywhere, even to where it's spilled out into like the front room, it is officially 110% done. Done. Everything is cleaned, organized. I threw away so much stuff that it was really scary. The giveaway bin is even fuller than it already was, which I don't know how that could possibly, how that could have even happened because it's already full, but whatever. It's even fuller. But I was freaking out because I couldn't remember where we put my things. Oh, and we broke those down because I was trying to tell Trevor, I was like, Trevor, I need to figure out a box to ship this ring light. And the soft box light. I was like, we need a box, like a long box. And then he was like, why don't you just take this off, Mom? And I'm like, whatever. So it's ready to go now. So needless to say, I have boxes that fit from the store. But anyways, all right. So we're gonna do the paper mache box, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do on top, if I wanted to do like rice paper or what. But then I had remembered that I haven't used the Rosy Nest, and I also haven't used the big one either, the Rosette Aviary, which they kind of matchy. So I thought that would be cute to do that on the lid maybe. And then I pulled out some of my trim molds because I think we can do like something cute around the top, and also figure out what to do on the inside. All right, let's get my desk on the screen. Enough chit chat. Hi, Robin. Wrong. Right. Okay, wait. This is the edge of my desk. What the haps? That's crooked. That's straight. There we go. Sure. I'm thinking because I really like the colors, which I'm not sure what those colors kind of throw me off. Well, that blue, I don't know. It's kind of a little bit different, but that might be cute. But then I'm thinking this might be a little bit small, so let's open this one and see. Whoa. It is pretty, right? I love the colors on here. See, like, he might be, but would his head get choppity? Well, if we angled him like that, that might be cute. And then we could put more like that flower up in this corner or something. What kind of birds are these? Does anybody know? I'm gonna hold it up so I could see. Oh, he would fit good on there too. Oh, that one actually, I like the way that one fits. Oh, but wait. Oh, their tails would get chopped. Hold on. Oh, does it matter if we have to chop their tails a little bit? Like that much of their tails would get, oh, you can't see. That much of their tails would be choppity. Do we care? Why are you guys looking over there? Come over here. Do we care that their tails would get a little lobbed off? Are they the only ones that are together? The small one doesn't even have them together, right? Nope. 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 The lovebirds. But wait, there's more. I think we're gonna put them there. We're gonna put them on there. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm holding it up because I can see through and see where the heart is. Aw, the lovebirds. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're going to do. Okay, I want to put them kind of like at the peak right there. Right there, right there. Don't move. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Right, yeah, don't move anything else, Terry, from underneath it. That's all right. It's all right. It's okay. And I think Megan is going to be joining me tomorrow, which will be funsies. It's a little lopsided, but is it crookedy, crookedy, too crookedy, crookedy? Let me see. So that's where the heart is on the other side. Yeah, we'll just go with it, Ming. We'll just go with it. I just used that transfer on a flower pot. Hi, Mac. Hi, Miss Linda. How was your birthday, Miss Donna Sue? Did you party all night long? Okay, let's choppity choppity. And I will chop it a little. Let's just take off this branch. And yes, I'm cutting through the back because I have x-ray vision. Not really. We'll just pretend. We'll just, okay, so this one we actually have to cut into that, but that's all right. But over here, I'm not going to cut your tail just yet, buddy. It's all right. Don't fret. I'm not going to cut your tail just yet. Okay. So, see? We saved all of that. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. I think it will be cute. And then we'll do whatever behind them that we need to. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's paint. Let us paint. Is that the same heart box Dina did? No. Dina did Handcrafted Holidays Traditions, which is an MDF box. This is good old paper mache. Good old paper mache. Let's paint this. What color? We don't have to paint it white. I almost feel like we should paint it like a little cream color. No? No? Just a little. Do we want to paint all of this now too? Not yet. Not yet. Ooh, why don't we do some cute, like, stenciling on there? What are you doing? ¿Por qué why? Alright, let's get a little bit of brusha action. Yeah. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I do. Hi, Lori. I'm nodding my head. Yes. Can you see? Uh-huh. I can. Put it back. Put your things back where they belong. Please don't splash on my jacket. That would be very much appreciated. All right. Okay, y'all. I know I always complain when it's summertime. I don't even want it to be summertime, but I'm ready for spring. I said whoever built this house, I don't know what happened with the whole AC thing, because it's freezing cold upstairs in the summertime. I've never had a 2-story house where it's cold upstairs in the summertime. And then it's just freezing cold, period, in the wintertime, upstairs or downstairs. It doesn't matter. I'm like, what the what? What the what? Okay, so we took beige or ivory or beige, and a little bit of Falcon Brown. I use Falcon Brown and Hazelnut, pretty much the same. I'm always mixing one of those two when I just want to knock down that really bright white. I don't like the bright whites unless, I have to decoupage or something. Then I obviously want it bright white, but okay. Okay. That's good. It's good enough. But yeah, I'm tired of it always being so cold. It's like colder in the house than it is outside at mostly all day, actually. And we have the sun is out right now. It's nice and sunny outside, and it's freezing in the house. Freezing. It's freezing. Right? Heat is supposed to rise. Nope. I mean, we're on solar, but it is in the summertime, it's freezing upstairs whenever the AC is on. See? So it's not quite what it's not like it's just nice. It's a nice off color. And I think I will paint the sides. We're going to put molds on the sides, but do I want to paint this? I don't know. You don't know. I never know. I never know. You're having a heat wave. It's 55. Hi, Wendy Martin. Wow. Yeah, it's backwards. I don't know. This is the only two-story house that I've ever lived in that it's like that. I don't know. I don't know how that even works. Never ever had that problem. Usually the AC would be cranked up so high and it would be freezing downstairs and just barely cool upstairs in all the other houses, but not here. Of course, I'm not complaining because it's nice that we don't have to have it, running at like 50 degrees to even make it feel comfortable upstairs, but still, it's just very weird to me. I've never had that before. Redesign with Prima. The Q1 release will be on January 29th. Can I help you? And all of the goodies are sitting right here. They were up here and I was trying to move so quickly. Can you not? Right before I went live. Now I put this down and I can't grab it. Because I had to hide them. Because they were sitting up on the sink facing you guys. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, we gotta hide those. We got to hide it. We can't show anybody yet. Okay, let's dry it and see if we need to put a little bit more up at the top there. How come I'm not moving? That's very weird. It was frozen with my eyes closed. Tell them people. If you're on the Terry Lightsey page, please move over to Crafting Chaos. Please get used to being over there. I know how to have it. We've been on the Terry Lightsey page for the past however many years, but we want everybody to go over to the business page. It doesn't rise and Randall. Can you close the registers upstairs? Yeah, we probably could. It's funny because, like, Nick will be up there because I rarely go upstairs, right? All my office, everything is down here. So the only time I really go upstairs is whenever I need to change Troy, or like if I have to grab something out of my room or whatever. But I rarely go upstairs, so it'll be funny sometimes. I'll go up there and I'm like, "Geez, it's freezing up here," and Trevor and Nick are like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "You guys, there's a thermostat. You can change it." I know, Papas. But just in the time that you've asked me for phone cases, just right now, you've already changed that like 3 times, bro. You are not hurting for phone cases. Okay, it's actually good enough. There's a little bit right here that can stand a little more paint. And then, for some reason, there's a foil yo-yo flake. Alright. Good enough. Let's put that in the water. Somewhere where I won't stick my arm in this. Let's put that over there. Hi, Jeanette. Oh, that's nice, Chris. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay. It's paper mache. I'm trying to think if I want to put on a varnish or not. I better. I was hitting the wrong button. All right, let's put on a little coat of gloss. I am not being rude. My chat bot says, no rude comments. You know how you have to agree? Even tells me no rude comments. Okay. We organized all of my flowers. Oh my gosh. Trev was like, what on earth, Mom? It's like, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I need every single one of those flowers. You never know. Hi, Renee. Miss Linda, which one? Thanks, Renee. Which one, Miss Linda? The purple brushes or the DQ brushes? The purple one, like the one I was just using, like this one? Or the DQ brushes? Because I know I just put, like, the purple DQ. But yes, I can absolutely do that. I just need to know which one. The purple one. Not the stencil brushes, right? Not the decoupage queen brushes. The one that comes in, they're both purple handles. I shouldn't have said purple. All right. Alrighty, then. Let's get our little lovebirds, and we need to put like a little heart or something. Okay. Sir, I need to make sure. Is this where we... So we're going to lose a little bit of their tail, which is not a big deal. Okay. Yes, Sue is here. She stays over on the tube. Only comes over if somebody needs a link or something. Renee is asking if you're here, Sue. Ah! Hi, Jackie Bates. Hey now. The transfer tools and the polishing pads you can all get in the store. You can hit exclamation. Just hit exclamation new and it'll take you to the store. I didn't set up a link just for the transfers today. I forgot. I might have to cut this, yeah, because it's gonna want to pull away. Typically, I would just wrap it over and not care too much, but I don't know how much of it's gonna be seen because the molds that we put on, I don't know which one we're gonna use yet, but they're not straight across, so there could be some gaps. It might look funny to have some color behind some of them. And then you want to make sure your paint and everything else is very dry before you try to put a transfer on. Otherwise, it's just not going to want to stick down, and then you're going to ruin your transfer and be sad. I tend to stick things on a lot sooner than I would typically if I wasn't live. Come on, little birdie. Your little hair right here. The top of your tail needs to go down, please. Why did that blink like that? Hi, Becky. Something is happening right here. Go down. Thank you. There's like a weird... There we go. It's like a little, like, almost, you know how when you do hot glue, the little glue strings? Like a clear string that wouldn't let it release right there. It was really weird. Also because it's hollow under here too. Let me put my hand under there so I'm not getting to press it really well. My first instinct was to not put that varnish on there. I probably shouldn't have because it just made it wetter. I need to put something underneath this so I can press on here. It's like this, though. It's the, you know, the halo. That's what it is. It's the halo. And I can't get it to release. This poor little head for her. I didn't look up. Did anybody tell me what kind of birds these were? Do we know? They're very pretty. And I'm assuming one is a boy and one is a girl, or no? Western what? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Barbara Ross. Oh, I'm so glad. Are her eyes then better? Like, is she not having problems anymore? Little piece up there. I guess we could have not put this part down. Too late. If it was taller, I'd put like the jars underneath, but it's not. Need that little tip of that. Look at how pretty they are. Okay, come on, guys. You won't need to do arms working out today if you do a transfers. You could skip your arm days. There, you can find them in my store, Renee. The smaller one is, so the big one is this one, which is Rosette Aviary, which is this set. And then the smaller one that is very similar is the Rosy Nest. And everything just fell. But they're both sets are in my store. All right. I want to put one of those pretty, like, we'll probably use this smaller one and grab some of the flowers off of the Rosy Nest transfer and add some of the pretty flowers on this one. See, when I put my hand under there and it has something to, I can press on it, it helps. How pretty! Okay, and then we're going to take our polishing pad. You make sure you burnish everything. So burnishing is just making sure you rub it, right? You don't want any air bubbles underneath any of your transfers because they will dry out. And then that's no bueno. But you can also use your polishing pad to get rid of any of the halos. And then it also burnishes at the same time. Oh my gosh, I love them. They're so pretty. So pretty. Okay, I want to see though. See, I think these flowers are going to be a little bit big for the top here. We'll see. Yeah, see, because even the single ones that they have are quite large. So let's pull the rosy nest and see if we can add like some flowers in on the branches or whatnot. Oh, look, perfect. And see, do you guys think they made a mistake with the colors right here? Cause look at, I don't know. It's just that this page, those blues are throwing me off. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, let's see. Okay. Those are trash. That don't. And then, if you want any of these the little, we'll see, maybe. Okay. I want some flowers on here. I'm thinking about putting these. I wish that's the wrong way. Or maybe even up here. See, I shouldn't have put that there. Dang it. You want a phone case? Nuh-uh. I would have never guessed. Nuh-uh. Okay. I get it. I kind of want like this one, just like, poking down like that. And then, because I want a little pop of red, or should that one be down here? It would go anywhere. And then this one could actually go around the top there because of the way it's curving. And then this little, we could just kind of shove it up in that, even though I told myself not to put that there, and I put it there anyways. And maybe push it down and have it coming up here like this. I don't know. We're going to have to do something with that. What do you guys think? Bye, Renee. They're too bright on the birds? Huh? What do you mean? They're the same birds. They're the same flowers. ¿Por qué? Why? What do you mean? They're just smaller. Maybe you mean just this one because the leaves are deeper? Is that what it is? Is this one? But they're all the same colors. All the flowers and the birds are the same. The rosy nest is just on a smaller scale. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. She doesn't like my flowers. I don't know. Do you guys like this up here, or should I put this one, or should I swap them? Wait, how was I even going to do this? Well, maybe that one can stick out of there because I left the branch like that. And then put these down here like I said. I don't like my flowers. She doesn't like my flowers. Okay. So we got to do something around there because it looks not good. It looks not good. It looks not good. What do I want to do on the edges? Too many flowers. Too many flowers. I kind of like this one. It just look. No, we don't want branches. Now we're getting a little bit, doing a little too much. Well, those flowers aren't too bad. That is like a leafy. Those flowers maybe aren't too bad. I'm not mad at those flowers. Or we go with good old faithful. Hi, Patricia. Don't swap them. Red below, bluish above. Okay, the way that I had it. Okay. So this is going to curve on the heart top like this. And this is going to go in here like, I don't know how I had it. I hate when I move things because then I don't know where they go after that. Where did I have you? Okay, you go like this. How did I have you? Because I liked you the way I had you. We might have to get rid of that branch, which is fine. I think we're going to have to get rid of all of that and just have the bud sticking out. Because... Oh, Troy, what are you doing? Please don't make a mess. Okay, I know I need to get rid of you, so let's get rid of you. Are you eating my pasta? You guys, it's called rattlesnake rigatoni. Rattlesnake chicken rigatoni in my Dutch oven. Oh, that's so yummy. Okay, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to make you coming right out of there. I don't know how I had you before, but that's where you're going now. I know. Yes, keep them as they are. I know. I hate when I move things because I never know where they go afterwards. So aggravating. Okay, so you are going to tuck right in there. Oh, see, look. Stay. And then you I hear you. We're going to go. We want that branch. You were in my pot. I heard the lid. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, don't stick, please. I beg of you. Oh, Mamma Mia. There was like a little piece. Hey! What? Shh. Troy, I get it, son, but I can't do anything right now. Okay, so that'll be like that. I know a little bit is off, but that's okay because I wanted that branch to, it can't just be like a free floating branch. But now, are we saying we didn't like this flower because the leaves are too deep? Can you not take my book? That's my only. That's my book. I just. Always take my stuff. Do we not like that over here? It's rattlesnake because it's Cajun seasoning, and you could put jalapeno. I didn't put jalapeno though, but you could put jalapeno in there. So I think it's like supposed to be a little like spicy, but I just used only the Cajun seasoning. I didn't put the jalapeno, but I think it would be good. I would like it. Trevor would like it. Nick and Troy not so much. So I left the jalapeno out. But it was so good. It's going to be hard for me to pick that little thing up. It's the only thing when you cut a lot of the excess off of the transfer, you don't have a lot to grab hold of. Oh, my finger was stuck. There we go. I got a little piece. I need an extra hand. There we go. Okay, I think I got it. By golly, George, I think I got it. Ta-da! See, it looks like it belongs there. I like it. I like it. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Celeste. Hi, Debbie. Oh, it was so yummy. Like, you know when you make things and you're like, oh yeah, this is good. This is good. Oh my goodness. I was so excited after I gave it a taste. And Trev took it for work. Nick actually took it to work last night. I was like, winner, winner, chicken dinner. What did you guys say about this one? Did you guys want me to change that flower because the leaves are different, or do we not put anything over there and just leave it? Because we can always put like a little something else up there later. No! See? You guys, it looks like it belongs there. Okay, we're going to burnish that down. I like it. Set it up there again. I mean, we can change it to another flower if you guys want, if the leaves are throwing it off because the leaves are too dark. Where's the other little? Hello? There we go. See, I don't know why. I think some of them are just deeper in color. Maybe we just take a couple of these little, like, the little red ones, not too many, and have them coming out. Maybe like Robin says, a red flower. I don't see, I think it needs a little red flower. Oh, okie dokie, artichoke. Put your things back where they belong. Put that in the garbage. Don't have a mess everywhere. Yeah, this is gonna last for like a day. If that. Okay, excuse me guys, coming through. Let's take a little bit of these buds here, just a little. Okay, what are you doing first before you start hacking into it? We could let's take that whole branch right there and then figure out what to do with it. I don't think my scissors are quite big enough. I think I need some bigger scissors. Okay, let's take... Well, we'll just take this whole branch. And we'll take this other branch too, because maybe we'll have them coming off of this little branch instead. And we'll take that little vine. You never know. You never know what we need up there. Okay. Sir, you can actually... Maybe take all of that except for this little bit here and put it there like that. Like kind of have that branch sticking into here. So what we would do is take this inner piece out. You again? Okay, son, hold on 1 second. Okay, let's take, and I mean, we can always put it back. Just a second, Troy, you're going to put it in the paint. Just because I'm not looking at you doesn't mean I don't see what you're doing. And then let's take that leaf, leave it intact, and then I'll show you guys. Oh, for Coogly Moogly's sake. Son, have we talked about you giving me a raise lately? New year, cost of living, you know, COLA increases. I'm thinking I need a raise, sir. Hold on, you're so demanding. I only have 2 hands, in case you haven't noticed. I would like a couple more, but Coogly Moogly. See, look at that. I think that would be perfect, no? It's really pretty. I have to go finish watching later. Okay, bye. Sandy, have a good rest of your day. I think that'll be perfect right there. Whatever else is underneath it, it'll just figure itself out. Okay, let's see. We'll stick it. Yes. Perfecto mundo. Yes. I like it. I like it. I love it. You're welcome. What, baby? Oh, that is a whole nother kind of problem, son. That is a you and Onyx problem. I give you earbuds, you leave them, and Onyx eats them. I give you more earbuds, you leave them, and Onyx eats them. Then we go as far as me giving you even more earbuds, and you do the same thing. So that is an Onyx in torture problem. Mom is going to remove herself. All right. I can dig it. Okay, you can charge it. You could charge it right there. I have no problem with you doing that. Your drink is over there. I put it on the table. This one little leaf wants to hang on. Don't attach yourself to the box. Please don't. That little leaf, look at it. It didn't want to leave, but sorry, you can't sit with us right now, little leaf. There we go. Gee, my knees. Who would have thought a little leaf can cause that many problems? You can change the phone case if you want to. It's your phone. You could do whatever you like. All right, let's do this, man. And No one will ever know that we cut pieces apart and stuck them on here. It'll be like it was supposed to be like that from the beginning. Pow, look at it, it's perfect. I like it. I like it. I love it. It's for Terry. Please write up why you feel you need a rate and present it to. Yeah. Please write up. Where do we start? Okay, make sure everything is burnished. You guys, look at how perfect that is. Aww, I love it. And we got a little flower over here. We need to put you somewhere. You're going to get lost, but, well, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. No, not heavy body gel. Yep, you. You. Oh, more trash. Okay, let's put a layer of glossy varnish on there. Little layer. Did you dry? Don't dry. I'm trying to make my brush not dry. Come on, little brushy brushy. Come back to life. Okay. Let's put some gloss. See? Perfect. It's perfect. They're so cute. That's the fun thing about transfers is you can fussy cut them and make your own little picture, if you will. You don't have to use it the way it's laid out. That's why I know sometimes like the big ones are intimidating because they're so large, but I I don't look so much as the size of it. I look at like all the little elements that are in the transfer to see like, oh, is that one I can cut apart and use on boxes and trays and stuff like that. If it's like one solid image, those are the big ones that I stay away from because it's kind of hard to piece those out. But, ones that are like this, they're perfect. Aw, thanks, trees. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's give this a little dry, and then let's work. We'll work around the sides. We'll figure out what mold to put on. What time are we at? Oh, we got time. And then I'm thinking it might be pretty to like maybe do some stenciling on the edges. I really like them on there. I think they look so cute, and I love the little flowers. It just makes them looking like they're in a cute little garden, happy and in love. Okay, but I'm wondering if you guys think like, see, so these are IOD trimmings molds, and you can get these. You just go exclamation EJG, and you can get them from my link over there, L&J Goods. Do we think like having flowers in there is like too much though? Like flowers on top of flowers on top of flowers. Are we doing too much with the flowers? That one I think is a lot more subtle. I am like, I wouldn't want to do something like that because that's like flowers. Or do we do something more like, trim, just traditional, like a trim? I would like it to be at least the width though. So what is that? Is that an inch? Probably an inch. Are we looking at an inch or not? Yeah, an inch. Can you crackle right over the transfer? Or you want to make sure that you have varnished it a few times before you crackle. Fine line is very testy with crackle. Sometimes it like starts to eat through the transfers if you do it straight on. So I know some people say like don't do it. I personally haven't had a problem whenever I varnish, but what I say is like test it on like a scrap piece, like varnish it, and then put fine line crackle on it and see if your transfer is going to be okay, because that would be awful if you like did it and then it messed it up. Hey Terry Sue. Oh, okay. So I kind of am liking this one. But if not that one, then the flowers. What do you guys think? Did I decide that one was enough? Yeah, that is enough. So either the flowers, or do I like this one? That one's going to be a little smaller. So trimmings 1 or trimmings 2? 2 is this one. 1 is this one. I know, son. I don't have it for you right now, Pops. I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh, maybe we do that. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Let's get some where's my little tray? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, man, can't be moving my little tray. Where's my gloves? Okay. I only wear gloves when I'm live because I don't want to have to go wash my hands. And I don't like the clay bits all over my hands. So, we're going to use my favorite Jovi clay. You can get it in the store. Exclamation new. We'll take you to the store. Sorry, I forgot to do fix the chat bot to link to the stuff. But you know, it's Monday. Forgive me. And then EJG, exclamation EJG. L&J Goods will take you to get your molds or any IOD. Okay. Aw, pooper scoopers. Did he? Yeah, no, he didn't. All right. You can choose to use cornstarch if you wish. You could do whatever you like. I do not personally like cornstarch. I use baby oil. I'm surprised these made it in. He didn't put this in a different things. He hated all of my any of the packaging that I had, he didn't like. Trevor threw away all of the packaging, took everything out of the packaging. I was like, but packaging is important. I haven't heard anything for sure. I just sent Jen an email. As of right now, I'm expecting to get off at normal time. Of course you are. Okay, that's fine. As long as I know what time to go. I'm just a lyricist today. Let me out, please. Why am I on L&J Goods? My phone is possessed. Ooh. Okay, so, wow. This is banana daiquiris. I said L&J Goods and my phone went to L&J Goods. Okay, so we're going to use Joby Clay. And I love the IOD trimming molds because they continue. But you can continue any mold. I've showed you guys how to do that many a times. Alright, that should be good for now. It's good. It's good. Let's use this one. And we need some heavy body gel. Heavy body gel. Okay. Oh, let's. Oh, I can't pull that sleeve up. My hand is dirty. Oh. Oh well, it's gonna get dirty. Okay. Going to use a little bit of baby oil. Now, what's this one, right? Yep. Now, if you do use baby oil, you've never tried baby oil before, you don't need much. It's just a very little bit. And everybody who snubs their nose at baby oil or tells you that it will not work, I've been using baby oil and only baby oil for years. It does not do anything. It's not a resist on your paint. You do whatever works for you, though. Just use the right crackle. Gonna make a little noodle. All right. Okie dokie, artichoke. Hey, that's not nice. Okay. We're gonna be a little testy today, are we? It's always like the first couple that like to test me. All right. So, I always use a little bit of water on the back. Just because I don't like it all bumpy, lumpy. But you know, you don't have to. So I just take clean water and smooth it all down. And then I can also feel if there's like too much clay somewhere or not enough when I'm doing that. So, and then what do? Flip and roll, flip and roll, flip and roll. Perfecto. Okay, I'll show you the flowers now, Trees. Can you see there's little flowers in there now? It's pretty. Okay, so where do we want this to start? Maybe because there's a little connector right there. I'm actually going to start it back a little further because I'm going to want the other one to connect in there. And if I start it, Well, I guess I could just start it right there. Stop doing that right there. And then cut it straight. I could do that. Okay. Onyx! Chatarata! Stop! Don't talk back to me. Stop it. Was it? Whoa. I guess it doesn't matter which side. All right. I only ever glue my molds down, whether it's clay or resin, with heavy body gel. You do you. I just know the heavy body gel is never going to fail me. And once those molds are on, it will never come off. Okay, I didn't glue a whole lot right at there because I'm going to cut it so that it's flush in that crease. So, and then they are just a little bit, a tiny, tiny bit smaller than the width of the box. So we're just going to kind of put it in the middle. I mean, you can't, it's very tiny as far as the size difference. Oh, I like that. That's going to be pretty. Very pretty. Okay, let's make sure, though, that it's down. You guys know I don't like the little gaps that happen. Troy, give me my phone. Oh, every time I put it back in the holster. So we're just going to make sure that there's no gaps anywhere. And then let's take the palette knife and then come right down in there. And then I'm going to get water to smooth that down so it's not a blunt cut. So pretty. I would think the oil would help relax the clay more so the cornstarch would help it dry. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't use. So the natural behavior of clay is to, cornstarch is to pull moisture, right? That's, whenever you're making something, you put in cornstarch to thicken it up, right? And clay cracks as it's drying. So I just find that whenever you're using cornstarch, it's pulling the moisture out of the clay. And then I find personally that the cracks are, it's even more so than it would be just with baby oil. Now, it's always going to crack. That's just the way clay is. But yeah. Plus, I like the way it releases from the mold whenever I'm using the baby oil. But again, you don't need very much. When I dip it in, I'm barely dipping the very tip of it, and that's all I use. But, people hear oil and then they start to freak out because they think it's going to do something funny to their paint, I guess. I'm not here to tell anybody that you have to do anything. I'm just telling you what works for me. And maybe if clay gives you a hard time, maybe try it and maybe then you'll like it that way. I don't know. Or maybe you'll hate it. I don't know. You don't know. I made it back. The bus was running behind today. Aw. I hated when Troy's bus was late or behind. You use oil. I hated clay until I met baby oil. See? Just, All right, so again, I can tell where maybe the clay is a little thinner in some areas, so that's why I'm just putting a little bit extra. What? What am I supposed to do with that? Go in Mama's craft room. There's your charger on the table over there. All right, again, some clean water. Just to flatten it out in the back so that it lays nicely and not all bumpy lumpy. Also remember that since my schedule is different now, so this project will not be something that I continue tomorrow on Decoupage Queen. We will continue this on Wednesday when we're back, and then Friday if need be. So tomorrow will be a different project. Obviously, this is not Decoupage Queen. I wouldn't put this on there anyways, but I'm just saying. And flip and roll, friends, flip and roll. Okay. Onyx and Troy. Stop. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to need this edge. So that's the one nice thing that I really like about the trimmings molds is they have that little connector piece, right? So that'll just go right in there. We'll probably only need, what, one more maybe? Maybe 1 1/4. So you see it connects right where it needs to be. So now let's straighten it up and make sure it's where it needs to be. And then again, you don't want any of those bumpy lumpies. And then we need to make sure it's connecting everywhere. Oh, that's going to be super pretty. I am going to take a little bit of water and then come through. Now I know, there we go. Okay, now let's give it a little smoosh. Smooshy, smooshy. Okay, I think we should probably, maybe only one more. Let's see. Hi, Sandy Triplet. I like it. That's what okay, last one, I think. Oop, might be help if you have to actually dipped it in the wool. Hey now. All right, let's make another little noodle and then hopefully that's the last one. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. Okay. It's like taking a lot off on the edges. I don't know why. Or maybe it's just the way that I'm pushing it. It's thin on the edging. I don't know. Okay. Let's smooth that down in the back. And then we should be good. Some heavy body gel. Thank you. I don't know what's happening on the TV, but there's just police sirens, and it's like they need to turn it off, but haven't. And so it's just over and over. It's very annoying. Okay. So again, I'm just going to connect that where it needs to go. Oh yeah, we got more than enough. I'm just going to kind of set that on there, even though it's got heavy body gel on there. It's not going to do anything. All right, let's pull that so that it connects right where it needs to. And then I'm going to cut it. Push it down in there first. That's good. I really wish they would turn off their sirens. It's so annoying. Good Lord. Okay. Finally, they just turned off the sirens. Good cuggly muggly. So now let's get that excess heavy body gel off of there. Okay, and then I'm going to use my silicone and put it over here in some clean water. That was not my stomach. That was the water that bubbled. If you heard that. Okay, then let's make sure all of the edges are pushed down, because you guys see what I'm talking about. That gap, I think, is just so ugly. Okay, and then here. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to dip my silicone brush in water, and, well, not yet. Make sure it's straight. Okay, and then I'm just going to come to the edging here. And I'm going to push it down to the box so that, I don't know, I always try to explain it to you guys, and it never comes out right the way I'm saying, trying to translate it to you guys, but I'm trying to blend it to the box so it doesn't just look like the mold's just kind of sticking there. Like I just, I want it to look like it's part of the box. So I'm just going to the edges with water and pushing it down to like fade it into the box. You constantly want to be dipping in water though. You don't want to go in dry because then you'll make weird funny marks on your clay because it'll drag. And I know it's hard to tell on screen, but it makes such a big difference when you blend your mold in a little bit. And also if you have any like jagged edges, when you took out the clay, this will also like help straighten the edges out. I don't know, just that little bit of detail. Again, that's just my thing. You don't have to do that by any means, but the difference between a well-crafted item instead of a slapped-on mold. Yeah, just, I don't know. Because you can see that hard edge, and as soon as you do this, it disappears, and to me, it just makes such a huge difference. Even though, like, maybe nobody else will be able to tell, Okay. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. All right, let's get... Oh, don't do that. Hold on. I need to wash you. You need to go in the washer. Okay. Always make sure you wrap your clay back up so it doesn't dry out on ya. You don't go in the water. You go over here. Here. Okay. Hi, Carol. The way you're doing it, like you are cleaning the edge as you blend it in. Yes, it would. Yeah, it does. To me, it makes a huge difference. Okay. Next. Next. You again? I got a little bit of clay bits. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this. Oh, all right, let's clean up the top for my little grubbies. My little clay grub. Why do we have foil yo-yo up here? Okay. Look at how pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now that will go on here. We need that to dry, which will be dry. Now for here, thank you. What time are we? Oh, we don't have much time left. It's always a bummer. I'm trying to think of what I think it would be real. Okay, you guys tell me. Should we do like some stenciling down here? Or should we do like what we did with the box and then just like fine line crackle-lackle it down here? What do you guys think? And if we stencil, let's see what we got. I need to move this. I don't want to dent the clay. Just fine. Looks amazing. Have to go. Well, okay, Robin. Have a great rest of your day. Which one is that one? Which one is that one, Mac? I don't remember. That's the only gripe I have about stencils from both of these two. They don't put the names on them. They just put the numbers. So which one is that one? Oh, we have that crackle one too. I know that one, but I don't know. Is French quarters the small but big one? I know that made sense, but you know what I mean? In the 12 by 12, but the small one. That one. That one. I think it's this one. No, Chateau. French Chateau. I think this is French quarters, not Chateau. That might be too busy down there. I don't know what Chateau is. I kind of am liking, see, I put the names on these, Quatrefoil, because it would just be like little bits of something, something. This one is also cool too. This is Luminous, which would just be, we don't have to do the stenciling like perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't have to be perfect impressions of the stencil. We can do it like very, the words? Hi, Kay. Yes, that was it. I got the name wrong. Oh, French Quarter. This one? Words. I like the words stencil. What words? Are you talking about Harmony? Do not ask me how I'm all of a sudden remembering names. Are you talking about this? That would be kind of cute too. What do we have? Don't we have like gold? I don't want to do any more transfers, but we do have transfers that would be nice on there. Are you talking about this? Like just have it just kind of like, that would be pretty, like they're singing. What do you guys think? This one then? Now, my question on this though, do we paint it the same as the top? And then do the or do we stencil and then paint on top of it and have it in the background? Whatever your choice will be great. You have amazing talent in designing projects. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. I'm almost wondering if this should be like on here plain, like 3D. Then we paint it, and then we highlight it with wax so that the wording pops, almost as if we were going to do like a gold foiling. So then the question would be, what would you want to use to give you that 3D effect? Because pink! I think my thought is to use some type of paste, like a structure paste or a modeling paste, put it through here on the stencil, then paint it our off-white color or beigey color, and then highlight the raised stenciling with wax. Hey now. Oh, I was sitting on my phone. That's why it fell on the ground. You're bound to crack it at some point. Yep. So, let me just put it in my pocket because here he comes. Let's see here. What shall we do? What shall we do? I think we're going to take our structure paste and do a little 3D on here. And then you could put it there, son. I took my phone off. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go, Troy. Okay, so let's see. But I don't want it perfectly, I don't want perfect impressions. Man, this is going to be a nightmare because it's curved. I need one more hand to, okay. I mean, this will work for the first application, but then it's not going to after that because, right? So that's going to go right there for right now, just so I could pull it taut. All right. You can use tack spray if you want. That's what I thought. You can use tack spray. What, Pops? So we'll just work this way so I'm not pulling it so much. But I typically don't. No. Don't unplug me, Troy. I'm not done yet. I'm almost done, but not just yet. So we'll probably have to, or not we, I will probably have to do it in stages. Okay, I will. Just give me a second. And then that's what I'm wondering, if it's going to be, are we going to be able to tell that their words is the thing? Or not even be able to tell, but I guess it doesn't matter because they're not really words per se, are they? I don't know if I like that. Hold on. Don't keep doing that. Don't. Troy, stop. I will print it out for you when Mom's done. See, because, can you guys see the stencil? They're not like defined. It's already kind of like, I don't want to say blobby, but once you get the structure paste on there, it almost does look like it's kind of blobby. So I'm almost wondering if I need to use a different stencil. I'm going to do it right here first where I can hold it good and see if I like it. See, even still with holding it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, it's not bad if you're looking at it like this. And then I guess if we once we put the highlight, the wax paste on it, it's only going to hit the high parts. But I just don't know if this stencil, because of the way the wording is, how thick it is, it's not defined. You guys see? So it almost looks like there's like a blob and then 1, 2, 3 dots. I don't know. You guys tell me. The halo around it doesn't bother me because we haven't painted. So once we paint, the halo around it will go away. I'm just not sure if this stencil with the type of font that's on there, if it looks right. I like it. You like it? Okay. I mean, I can see. Because I don't want it like perfect. That's why I don't care about doing it over there. Because we'll just do like little bits to make it look like more distressed. I'm just, as long as it doesn't look crazy. You love it? Paint beige and just crackle it. Yeah, well, if we don't like it, we're going to need to wipe it off now. Otherwise, we got to keep going. See, like, it's not even the structure paste doing it. It's the font. Okay. We'll do a couple, I'll let that. It's not going to take long to dry. And then I don't think we'll do it like all the way. I'll just do a little bit more like here in the middle. And I'll probably pick another spot though on the stencil and do it because I just did the edges. So we'll do a little bit more and then we'll just have it sporadically. I'm not going to have it like a big line. You know, I don't want it. So we'll do like a little bit like that. We'll just do a little bit more right there and then just kind of all around it. Then when we come back on Wednesday, we'll paint it all the color of the lid and then we'll hit the high parts with the wax and see how it looks. Well, at that point, that's how it's just gonna be. So I think it'll be fine once we put the wax on. So we kind of have to wait for the finished part of it. I don't know if I like it or not, Sue. I can see that it could be okay. I think I'm trying to picture how it's going to look with the wax on it and after we paint it. Because looking at it top down, it looks fine because I can just see the 3D part. But with it in its raw state like that, I'm like, oof, that's rough. But I think it'll be okay. So we'll do a little bit, then we'll do the painting of it and all that stuff. I think it'll be okay. Plus it's the sides anyways, and then the focal point. Look, he's already ready to move in. He's got his laptop, his pen, papers, everything. The focal point will be our cute little, look at our cute little birdies and our flowers. And so we have to paint this and highlight this. Don't yell at me. So bossy. I'm telling you, we need to talk about this raise. See, and then, yeah, I think it'll be okay. Alrighty, everybody. You got it? You know I'm about to get up, right? Your knee is on that cord, baby boy. That's gotta hurt, honey. There we go. Okay, so remember tomorrow the words look smeared. That's the word I was looking for. So it's not the words that are smeared. Look it's the font that it is. So stop yelling at me. So that's what I'm saying. Like we have to find out like after we paint it and then once we wax it, when we highlight it, it will only grab just the top parts. Because that's kind of the way the font is. It looks like that. That's kind of what I was looking for. It looks smeared, but we'll go with it and see. I'm sure we can work it out. So, any hoot nanny. Alrighty, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Don't forget, you're not going to find me here on Craft and Chaos tomorrow. You have to go over to Decoupage Queen, and then we'll be back here on Wednesday. It's the same time. Everything's the same. It's just the channel. So make sure if you're not on my Telegram, do !Telegram so you can get a link to my Telegram. So that way you can be reminded just in case, you guys are all familiar with the time and just kind of out of habit, we click where we are used to, but you won't find me. You have to go to DQ. But I always will tell you and put a link in Telegram. So have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm going to text Trevor again to make sure because I will be so mad if I drive to the next town and he's like, oh, by the way, I'm not off till 7. My head will go whoop. Anyhow, I'll see you tomorrow on Decoupage Queen. Same time. Have a good rest of your evening. Talk to you then. Bye.